All right, we are back finishing up 1-11. Okay, I have a few questions for you to answer before we move into our journal page. All right, think about a day. How many hours are in one full day from start to finish? How many hours do we have in one day? If you said 24 hours, you are correct. Okay, now let's think about it. We have the AM hours and the PM hours. So it always starts at 12 and then goes to 12 a.m., 1 a.m., 2 a.m., 3 a.m., 4 a.m., 5 a.m., on and on and on and on until it hits 12 o'clock then. Then it hits PM. And then it keeps going to 12 p.m., 1 p.m., 2 p.m., 3 p.m., 4 p.m., 5 p.m., all the way until it hits 12 again, and then it's AM again. So the AM hours have 12 hours in them, and the PM hours have 12 hours in them. Together, 12 and 12 makes 24 hours. So half of them are the AM and half are PM hours. Which ones are the AM hours? When is the AM? Well, at midnight, that would be our 12 a.m. It would go to our 12 a.m. is when I don't know what's happening. I think something happens like every time I hit AM or PM. I don't know. Okay, so 12 a.m. So that's when you were sleeping at midnight when it hits 12, all the way to 11:59 a.m., which is right before lunchtime. Those are our AM hours. That means all the time after lunchtime, 12 p.m. to 11:59 p.m., which is past your bedtime. Those are all of our PM hours. Okay, this is going to be helpful for when we do our next activity. Meet me on journal page 23. Journal page 23 should look something like this. Oh my goodness, I see the date. I see a column for the date. I see a column for the time of sunrise. I see a column for the time of sunset, and I see the length of the day with hours and minutes on each side. Well, every single week, one time a week, we are going to measure the time of sunrise and when the time of sunset is. This is called elapsed time, or the length of day. So scientists actually study this. They figure out when the sun rises, when the sun comes up in the morning, and then when it sets and it gets really dark out. That is called our length of day. Do you think the length of day is the same every single day? It's not. If you notice that the sun comes up later and later and later every morning, and it sets earlier and earlier and earlier every night, you are right. It's getting darker sooner. So the time of sunrise and sunset changes each day, and we're going to track it one day every single week. Okay, so fill this in with me. Today is, I want to start up a little bit higher. 9, because it's September, 25-20. Because it's 2020, we will just use our end part. And you guys, you will not believe this. So our sunrise is at 7:04. It's at 7:04 a.m. today. And guess when it sets? 7:03 a.m. What? Oh, not a.m. When does the sun set? P.m. Okay, Miss Schmidt. Look at that. They are almost the exact same distance apart, right? They're almost the same. They're the same hour, and they're almost the same number. If this was 7:04 p.m., how many hours away would they be? Well, we know they would be 12 hours away from each other because from 7:04 a.m. to 7:04 p.m., it's on the opposite sides of the day, so it's 12 hours because it's half of a day. Whew, this might be a pretty easy first week for us. So right now, your job is to write this on the number line. And we'll draw one on the bottom over here. So here's my line. I will draw 7:04 a.m. Oopsie daisy. Kind of a funny 4. And 7:03 p.m. at night, because that's when the sun sets. Oh, my numbers aren't looking too great today, people. If you're just working with me and you know what I'm saying, that would be awesome. Okay, well, what should we do here, third grade? we know that if this was 1 more minute, if this was 1 minute more, it would be, oh my goodness, and I did it again. This should be a PM. 1 more minute, we know it would be at 7:04, and I'm going to write in 04. And if it was, I could just take my whole arrow and I could go all the way to the end of 04, draw my arrow, and I could say this was 12 hours. But you guys, we have 1 minute less than 12 hours. So, how am I going to figure out how much time has passed if it's 1 minute less than 12 hours? Well, I'm going to take away 1 hour from 12 and I'm going to put it into minutes. How many minutes is 1 hour? If you said 60 minutes, you are correct. So right now I have 11 hours and 60 minutes, which if I were to convert this to all hours, I would still have 12 hours because this is 1 hour. So 11 hours plus 1 hour is 12. But I broke it apart because I need to subtract 1 minute. What is 1 less than 60? 1 less than 60. Well, 1 less than 60 is 59, right? We have to borrow from our neighbor. We make this a 10. 10 minus 1 is 9. And 5 minus 0 is 5. So I'd have to bring down my hours because I'm not subtracting any hours. 11 hours and 59 minutes. Whew! Almost 12 hours, right? If I added 1 more minute, this would be 60 minutes, and boom, we could go right over to 12 hours. So let's record this in our math journal, page 23. How many hours did we say? We said 11 and 59 minutes. Write that into your journal page right now, just how I have it, page 23. Every single week when we do sunrise and sunset, you'll put in the next date. I'll tell you the time of sunrise and sunset, and you tell me the hours and minutes using one of your strategies. You're going to be able to do this all on your own, and we'll see if we get more sunlight or less sunlight as the year goes on. All right, when you have this copy down, go onto page 24 and finish math boxes.